Welcome to iLecture Online. In our next example, we realize we only have one rational expression, and then we have the 2x minus 1. So what do we do with that? Well, notice that any expression can be written as a rational expression by writing it over the denominator being equal to 1. In other words, this can be written as 2x over 1. I'm going to extend this a little bit. Minus 1 over 1 minus 3x over x plus 4. So the only thing I've done is written these two terms over 1 and extend a little bit because, again, we're going to try and make this common, or all denominators common. So now we can see that the only thing that are missing here is the common denominator of x plus 4, which means we're going to multiply the denominator by x plus 4, which means we need to multiply the numerator by x plus 4. And we need to do the same over here, x plus 4 and x plus 4. So now you can see that all three rational expressions have indeed the very same common denominator. So now this can be written over the same common denominator of x plus 4, and in the numerator we have 2x times x plus 4 minus x plus 4 and minus 3x. And what we have to do now is multiply the numerator and collect common terms. So this is equal to 2x times x, which is 2x squared, plus 8x minus x minus 4 minus 3x, all divided by x plus 4. And now what happens when we collect common terms? This is equal to, we have one x squared term, which is 2x squared. 8x minus x is 7x, minus 3x is 4x, so plus 4x, and minus 4. All divided by x plus 4. Notice the numerator we can actually factor out a 2. That's probably a good thing to do because then we can see if we can factor the numerator besides pulling out a 2. So this can be written as 2 times, and what we have left is an x squared plus 2x minus 2, all divided by x plus 4. And when I look at that, it looks like we cannot factor what's left, that trinomial. So that would then be the final answer. Okay, so just so that we don't get confused, there's actually different ways in which we can do this problem. We could have also done it the following way. And let's show that over here. We could have taken the binomial 2x minus 1 and written it over 1 like this, minus 3x over x plus 4. And let's put an equal sign then. And then what we could do is we can multiply both the top and the bottom of this, minus 3x over x plus 4. We could have done it like this instead. So let's write this as x plus 4 and x plus 4. And we should get, of course, the exact same result. It doesn't really matter if you do it that way or this way, whatever you feel most comfortable doing. But let's see what happens now. Again, we could write this over common denominator. So this can be written as 2x minus 1 times x plus 4 minus 3x, all over the common denominator of x plus 4. And then we multiply this out. We get 2x squared plus 8x minus x minus 4 minus 3x, all over x plus 4. And now notice we have the exact same thing that we have over there. So this can then be simplified to 2x squared plus 4x minus 4 over x plus 4. And I'm kind of running out of room there. But that's the same thing that we had over there. And then, of course, when we factor out a 2, we can write this as 2 times x squared plus 2x minus 2, all divided by x plus 4. So we get, of course, should get the exact same result. So you can see that no matter which way you approach it, if you don't make any mistakes, you should get the very same simplified form. And that is how it's done.